Hello, everyone. Welcome to twitch.tv/the Onyx Path, where tonight we are gathering for Scarland's Sins of Shelzar, Season 3, Episode 12, Festering. We are shy a couple of players today, but that's okay. I have permission to drive for them. So if they die, they die. No, they'll be fine. Probably. But before we go imperiling anyone, a couple things that I wanted to let everyone know about. First up, our new release this week is Tome of the Pinnacle for Mage the Awakening. It's a new book that's available in advanced PDF. It's got a timeline of the Pinnacle Orders from prehistory to modern day, an examination of the modern Pinnacle Orders worldwide and cities across the globe with story hooks and mysteries you can use in your game. A full-fledged New York City setting for Mage Chronicle, and just a bunch of other goodies. So if you're into Mage the Awakening, head over and pick that up over at Drive-Thru-RPG in Advanced PDF. Also want to remind everyone that the last Friday of each month is Onyx Path Game Night. This month we are focusing on they came from, but you can certainly are welcome to play any Onyx Path games as part of the event. And I've just thrown the link in chat there for where you can go and sign up if you would like to run or play games as part of that event. When last our adventurers got together, they were in the city of Helifaust. They had sort of asked around trying to procure a guide to get across the Festering fields and to the city of, the library of Lokiel, the ruins of the city of Lokiel. In addition to looking for that guide, Ithrin had gone to the Temple of Madriel to pray for a way out of this horrible fate that awaits her, and was basically told that Madriel was not going to get in the way of Ithrin's consequences. So the search for a way out continues. I believe that sums up pretty well where we parked, yes. I know that Charlong had acquired sufficient supplies to cast several instances of teleportation circle, and to facilitate going back and forth between the lair and wherever you currently are traveling. Is there anything else that I missed or that anyone wants to address or ask a question about before we dive into tonight's tale?
I'm ready to go.
Rock and roll. All right. So you all have made your way to the address you were given for Briznava, the guide, who is reputed to be able to take you across the Festering fields. She's apparently a necromancer of... Yes?
I was going to say, before we even head there, do we even need to still head there if Ithrin ended up getting the audience she needed that we thought we needed to go here to get? Charlong would be like, we were going here to go to the portal, try to get access to the portal of the plane so that you could speak with Madriel, but if you were able to commune with Madriel anyway, is there reason to still travel to this this place? Either way, I gotta run back to the shop. I'm gonna call it the shop.
I remember there being something else.
So if I recall correctly, your lines of reasoning were that at Lokiel you can do research and see if there's a way to avoid this, but because it's one of the most well-stocked libraries in all of Gelsped. The other option is there is a temple to Hadrada there, and the Orrery of the Plains is there. So if you want to try to travel to a different plane, that would also be an option.
That's one way to escape her. Okay, yeah, so it seems like we have the best options in Lokiel, so I'm in favor of going there.
All right. Does anybody else have any objection to that? All right, Charlene, go ahead and drop your 2 spell slots for teleportation circle. And the rest of you will all benefit from a long rest. You arrive at the cottage of Brisnava, the guide you're given the address to. She's human, dark hair, kind of pulled up in a bun. She's wearing gray robes over leather armor. She says, I'm happy to provide you passage and guidance through the festering fields. And I will certainly do my best to keep you safe, but this time of year, I must warn you, is dangerous. We could be in for quite a distressing voyage, even with my considerable power at our disposal.
How often have you made this journey?
Oh, I make the journey several times a year, just rarely during this season. But I leave it at your discretion. My fee is 50 gold per day plus expenses.
It's like a 3-day travel usually, right, Travis?
Yep.
But like the fee will make it a little longer, probably.
What expenses are you anticipating?
In the event that I need to expend any spell components, for example.
Okay. This seems reasonable. I know it's dangerous, but we're on a bit of a time crunch.
Indeed. Then I suggest we may make haste, unless there's anything else that you need to do before we leave Hollowfest.
I am ready to go right now.
Excellent. You all gather your belongings and head out. The first day or so of travel is comparatively mild. When you get outside the walls of Hollowfaust, you need to go down a rather lengthy incline road down the side of the mountain, basically. And that eats up a couple of hours of your travel. When you get to the base of the mountains, there's plant life. Possibly a surprising amount given the types of arts that they practice in Hollowfaust, but nevertheless, there is some trees, some grasses, shrubs, things like that. But as you travel deeper into the festering fields, these become less frequent. You make it well into nightfall. before your guide turns to you and says, I think this is probably the best place we have to set up camp. We're going to want to rest for the night. The journey could be fairly dangerous tomorrow.
We're camping up here. I'm gonna cast. If we're all getting, sorry, if we're all gonna set up camp here for the night, I'm gonna cast this spell that I just learned. Magnificent Mansion.
Oh, okay. Brisneva says, oh, I didn't realize we were traveling in that kind of style. And
I
you
like to be
all
comfortable.
step into the magnificent mansion and are certainly comfortable.
It's shaped like a giant, like like turtle shell. Very curved, like architecture.
Nice.
It's very big. It's like enough room for plenty of people. And all the little like ghostly servants are like other little like turtles.
I dig it. Cool.
That's awesome. I try not to look too impressed.
I'll just point to like a big room in like the center. That's like my room. I'm just like, you're welcome to go anywhere you want. That one is just mine. So I'd appreciate you just don't enter that room.
Why would you say that? Like, you know that that's the temptation of going into that room. Have you learned nothing from Beauty and the Beast?
That's D&D, baby. You're gonna make some choices.
Valid. So is anyone doing anything in particular during that first rest?
There's also like, you know, whatever food you would ever want is here. There's enough to feed, I think, like 90 people, like a 9-course meal. So
Awesome.
go ahead.
I'm gonna be bulking.
Nice. Excellent. You eat, you drink, you rest. The next morning rolls around. Everyone is well rested. You have no watch to maintain. And everyone sleeps surprisingly peacefully given the environment and given the sort of weight that is on your shoulders at the moment. But you do rise the following morning. Charlene, are you going to go like first thing in the morning? You're muted.
Yes, probably.
Okay.
If it's possible to teleport circle into and out of this mansion, I'd probably even do it in the lobby of the mansion.
I don't believe you'd be able to teleport into or out of it because it's
Is it
even
extra
with-
planar or?
because it's extra planar. Yeah, it's in a
Yeah.
All right, then yeah.
it's
Okay.
in a pocket dimension, so that will eat a little bit of time off of your morning travels.
What is the cast time? Well, you got to do it as a ritual, so for the
Right, so it's 10 minutes plus the spells level.
which is 5.
That's not so bad.
So it takes me a minute to get there and then 15 minutes to get back.
We eat a nice breakfast.
Right on. Excellent. You continue along your way. Little afternoon on the second day of travel. You come along and there's kind of a pass and then a ridge that moves upward. Kind of. Everyone able to see the map okay?
For some reason, I'm still on the end.
Yeah, me too.
Are you?
Yeah, me too.
Same.
All right, let's see if that fixes it.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Some future dead people over there.
Excellent.
That's one way to describe them.
Yeah, you can see so this area here where you're standing is probably about 40 feet down from the top lip here. And there is a easily climbable section of rock. And Brznava sort of signals that that's the direction to go. Why don't all of you go ahead and give me just a perception, or what are your passive perception scores?
15.
11.
Uh, 9.
10.
Excellent. So as you're walking along, the rest of you don't notice offhand, but Ithrin, you notice there are people kind of standing up at the top there as you near the bottom of this section to climb up.
Can I tell, like, do they look friendly?
You can make a
Vibe check.
yeah, you make a vibe check. An insight check if you'd like.
Vibe check.
Okay.
I mean, that basically is a vibe check, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, 21.
Excellent. So they seem, well, first of all, you notice it's one elven woman in sort of in the middle, surrounded by these 4 men who appear to be heavily bandaged, and they seem to be almost almost mesmerized or like devoid of personal initiative. She's pretty hard to read. In fact, you're not 100% sure that that's her actual face.
Okay. The bandages, does it look like they were wounded and now they've received medical care, or like are they mummies?
Why don't you give me a because the passive perception was just kind of see if you noticed them, and this is with your insight check. You can tell that those bandages are not quite. They don't quite appear to be logical for wounds. Like they don't look like they're wrapped well for wounding.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me just a straight up perception check if you don't mind.
So that's wisdom roll?
Yep, and then your
Oh,
perception if
nope.
you're
Oh,
proficient.
there we go. I'm a derp. 16.
Excellent. So as you're looking closer at the bandages, it's hard to tell from this distance, but you can definitely see like black inky masses underneath the bandages. If you didn't know any better, you'd say they are reminiscent of the flesh of the night touched, which are a group
Oh,
of
that's
Titan
not
spawn that dwell in and draw power from darkness. Now it is about noon right now, so it's pretty bright out.
All right. So I will tell the rest of the group. I think we have a problem.
Brisnovis is what nature?
Well, there's this weird mage-looking woman, elf. I'm assuming she's a woman, but she's got a very creepy vibe, and she's surrounded by 4. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were night touched, but looks up at the bright noon sky.
She nods and says, I suspect that may be one of the Yagara. They're a local flavor of hag.
They failed the vibe check.
If you'd like, I can go up and try to negotiate some safe passage, see if we can avoid a fight.
You want help? I don't suck at negotiating.
No, because then you're gonna offer to help them somehow, and we're gonna be beholden to some
That's
other favor.
part of negotiating. You do something for them and they don't fuck with us.
This is why you're going to die, Ithrin.
Really, I'm going to die because I abused an artifact without knowing what it was.
She says, "I think. Don't worry, I'll handle it." And walks up and starts, climbs her way up the rocks pretty swiftly.
I say
And you
something to
see-
Nolo about like get ready to pull her down here if they decide to start shit.
And you see they're sort of back and forthing for a minute, and then it's very difficult to make out exactly what they're saying because they're like 40, 50 feet away. But kind of almost out of the blue, one of the escorts of the elven woman like reaches up basically and like snatches Brisnava's eye out of her skull. She drops to her knees and falls on her face. What would you all like to do?
What? So it went poorly. Oh no.
I'm gonna cast fly on myself.
Okay, well, all right. So, Bresneva, like, does this look like it was part of the negotiation? Like, is she stoic or is she screaming like what just happened?
No, like the eye got snatched out. She fell to her knees and then fell on her face.
All right, I'm gonna assume that's not part of the negotiation.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start running over and hope I'm in time to heal her.
I cast fly on myself. I'm flying towards them.
I'm gonna shoot an explosive arrow and hope it hits. Just like straight up.
All right, so I will allow you to cast fly. I will allow you to get your arrow shot off, and I will allow you to double move, Ithrin. Was Charlene going to do anything? And then we're going to roll initiative after this because this is basically your surprise action.
Can I make it to her on the surprise action?
This is all difficult terrain.
Okay.
So technically you could aggressive, I suppose. Right?
Yeah.
So you'd still have an action.
I'll tell Ithrin I'll meet you over here. I point like over here. Or are you gonna run? You're running up? Because like my thought is I'm gonna run in, snatch our guide, and then thunderstep out back down here so that you can heal her.
That works. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
cool.
That's my plan. I'm gonna cannonball up there, just screaming, and when I get there, just like grab a hold of the guide and then like thunderstep out.
Okay, so you'll need to aggressive to do that.
Yep.
Or wait, thunderstep's a bonus, or is thunderstep an action?
I have it as it would be an action.
Okay.
But I guess I could spend, no, because that's a bonus action.
What's the bonus action?
Quicken.
That's right. No, if you what I'm saying is if you use your aggressive move instead of the dash action, you can get there. That leaves you your action.
Okay.
That's what I was asking, because if thunderstep was a bonus action.
No, it's just a regular.
Okay. Excellent.
Though I might cast it at a higher level.
Okay.
Because it's going to hit all of them.
In theory, yes.
Yeah, I'll do it at sixth level.
Dang, Sherlon.
So they need to make a con 18 for half of 36.
All right.
And then I'll bring our guide and back down to like the base of the.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
If
Go ahead.
it heals the guide's eye, will it just heal over, shut, or will an eye grow back?
I would say an eye will grow back because you're using magic.
Interesting.
Okay, so the elven woman certainly didn't make her save. All right, so I've got two of them that didn't. So what was it on a fail?
36.
All right.
Tarlung is
and
strong.
so I'm just going to rule
Dang.
ease that the two that were closest to you straight up blew up. Let me just double, triple check. That's thunder damage, correct?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Maybe they didn't. Hold on. They're still up, actually.
Huh, damn, they're resistant to thunder.
They are resistant to thunder damage.
I'll mention that when I get down here. I think they're resistant to thunder. That should have blown them up.
And so
Of course, they're resistant to thunder.
they'll take so if they succeeded, they take half.
Yeah. So if they're
so they'll take half
resistant,
of
they
half.
take 18 or 9. Yeah.
Right. Okay, excellent. And with fly is an action to cast, correct?
Fly is an action to cast.
Excellent. So you can move your movement still.
I'll stay here for now.
Okay. You just are you
Actually, no. I'm actually I will move my movement. Actually,
okay.
I'll be right here. Oh, yeah. Wait. I'll be right here, like the base.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's probably where Charlong showed up with the lady, too.
Lulu's gonna rage. Surprising no one.
Typical Lulu.
And are you going to rage as well, or are you just going to shoot your arrow?
I'm not gonna rage this time.
Go ahead, make your attack check. And who are you going to attack?
I was aiming for the mage, but I rolled an 11 on my first one. Do I only get one, or do I get two?
No, when you make the attack check, you're using the longbow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have the loading property, so you can
Shoot 3, right?
drop. Yeah, you can shoot 3. I think now when you take the attack action.
Yeah. Then the second one is 22. I'm assuming that one hits.
That absolutely hits.
And then the third one is a 15.
And that hits as well. So go ahead and roll damage for 2 of your attacks.
For the first one is a 13. And then the second one is a 8 plus the exploding arrow component, I think is 3d6. Let me just double check. Yeah, 3d6. So I'll roll 6d6.
All right.
So that's another 20 damage of explosion.
Excellent. So she's dead.
Good.
And the 2 that were in front of her also blow up.
Watch, and the guide is gonna be like, but that was our bark.
All right. So everyone has gotten their chance to act. Now we will roll initiative, but first,
When just 2 lackeys are left.
okay, gotcha.
Oh, Ithrin got the heal off on the lady too, right?
I thought that was going to be part of the initiative count, but I can cast it
Oh, I
right
thought
now.
that was like the surprise action. I was gonna grab her, bring her down, and you were healing. But maybe we have to do it on the initiative. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I had figured her moving was
Okay.
pretty much the.
Right. Makes sense.
I got 22 on the initiative.
Excellent. So we got Nolo on 22. What's Charlene on?
13.
Holland?
15.
Ithrin?
And
Excellent. I swear. All right. So I got a 9 for Lulu. Charlie is on the 13. The Paladai will go on 7. All right. Nolo, you have the first action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna fly up 60 feet straight up in the air. And I'm going to say, I regret to inform you that you're in fireball range, and cast fireball.
Excellent. As you crest that the lip of the area and sort of fly up, immediately you notice that this elven woman is no longer an elven woman. In fact, her hideous leathery skin is covered with various pustules and boils of bizarre and unusual construction and size. So much so that it qualifies as a horrific appearance. I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. 20, not natural.
Excellent. You are immune to the horrific appearance of this hag for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, I am.
And so you may still fire off your one-liner, followed by a fireball.
That's gonna be at 4th level, so a dex save of 18. A dexterity check. Let me see.
Excellent.
Yeah, a save of 18.
Well, the first one botched. The second one didn't do much better. So they both go ahead and roll your fireball damage.
Maybe 39 fire damage.
All right. That is, even with their resistances, that is enough to put them both down.
And it's like a 20-foot radius, right? So she gets damaged too, no?
She's
dead.
dead.
Oh, she's dead. Oh,
Yeah, like her corpse caused you to make a wisdom save
gotcha. Okay.
because her natural appearance came up because the spell dropped when she died. But so
She was
that's
burning.
the end of combat.
Have a good night, everybody.
it was short and sweet.
Ithrin, you're going to heal the guide, is that correct?
Yes. I'm going to cast it at 5th level. And so she is going to get back. Oh, like how many ones that? Okay, 21.
Excellent. You notice something a bit odd. It seems to take an extra second for the healing to take effect. Once it does, it seems as though her eye grows back and is in normal shape. Why don't you go ahead and give me an insight roll, please, Ithrin?
Oh no. Okay. 23.
You realize as she's sitting up and blinking and saying, "Oh, what happened?" and feigning innocence, you realize that your healing spell didn't work on her. She must have used some other means of healing herself and is concealing that effect.
Cost me a spell slot. You know, I'm glad that I didn't use one of the higher slots. At first, I was feeling really bad that she was injured. I'm like, ah. So, what I will respond when she says what happened, well, you tell me. We just saw her tear your eye out. You fell down, and now you're here.
I offered her gold to allow us to pass. She said that we were trespassing on her territory, and then everything went dark.
Is she lying about that?
100%.
Um,
I mean, I'm asking for an insight roll to.
no, you already got, like, you'll be able to kind of spot her tells now. You got your insight roll. Is she lying about that? She's
Why
certainly
you
being
always
cagey.
lying? Oh my God.
It doesn't seem like she's giving you like an outright fabrication, but
Mhm.
you're pretty sure she's not giving you the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Should I torture her? I say to Ithrin.
I really don't think it's a good idea to torture the person that we're depending on to survive this crossing.
I look at the guide. I look at Ithrin. I look at the guide. I look at Ithrin. And then I walk away. Just let me know.
Yeah, so after she walks away, I'm just gonna tell Brisneva, you have secrets, that's fine. We all have secrets. Just make sure
Secrets?
yours
What
don't
do you
get us
mean?
killed.
I don't understand secrets. What do you mean?
Well, I wish I would have known ahead of time that I didn't need to spend a healing spell to restore your eyeball.
She chuckles. Says, "Yeah, I suppose that would have made your life a little easier. Mine too, I guess."
It's nothing that a good night's sleep won't fix. It's just the principle of the thing.
She says, "But you see, I really didn't want to get into this here, but I feel like you forced my hand." And she casts Power Word Kill on Ithrin.
Oh, fuck.
No, she doesn't. Wait, hold up.
Okay.
Wait.
Do I roll a saving throw for that?
How many hit points do you have?
107.
Excellent. You are immune to Power Word Kill.
I had nothing anyway, so.
What is power of what? Oh, what's it called? What's the spell?
Power Word Kill?
So she tried to kill Ithrin.
Yeah, like that magic should have, if Ithrin were slightly weaker,
I
she would have
am
just died instantly.
going to tackle her.
Excellent.
I'm
Let's
so glad I put points into Constitution.
get another. Let me clear everybody's. Oh, let's just get another
Initiative roll.
initiative roll, please.
No!
Oh no, we all rolled
18.
terrible.
Excellent. So Nolo got an 18.
I got a fucking 4.
Alan got a fucking 4. Charlon.
3.
You know, and I did not
Oh, at
force
least
her
I
hand.
got 3.
What did Ithrin get?
I got an 8,
And I did not force her hand on anything. I explicitly told her, keep your secrets.
It's true, you did. As she lets go of that spell, and the necrotic energy shoots forth from her and tears into Ithrin, but then passes harmlessly out of her. The illusion of her outward appearance begins to fall away. You realize that while she looks similar, she is not the same. She appears as an undead version of herself,
Well,
clearly
We're-
desiccated,
our initiatives
clear-
look so good.
clearly been dead for some time, very leathery sort of skin. And that's only the second most disturbing aspect of this. The most disturbing being, hang on a second, her initiative changed. All right, well, whatever. The most disturbing aspect being that the very color of her clothing changes as well as the robe that she was wearing. The gray of her robe fades away into a deep black, marked with gold inlay around the edges of the robe in the style of the counselors of Glividatel.
Fuck me.
They're still mad.
Nolo, it's your action. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast sapping sting on her. Well, first I'm gonna fly 30 feet down so I'm in range. So I'm still like hovering 30 feet in the air.
Okay, what's the range on Sapping Sting?
30 feet.
Excellent. And what level is Sapping Sting?
It's a cantrip. So she's gonna
Right.
make a con save of 18.
She's going to drop a counter spell.
I can't like silvery barbs that, right?
No, you can counterspell it. I don't know if Silvery Barbs would affect it or not. Let me check.
This bitch. Who hired her?
I mean, if she's from Glividatel, we can guess.
I don't have counterspell right now.
No, which one of us hired her? To guide us. Oh my god.
I'm gonna move my token to where Ithrin should have been.
Maybe we should have killed the
yeah.
hag.
I don't see why you wouldn't. Oh, wait. No, because she's not triggering a reaction for you.
Right, no, because
She would need to-
like,
Yeah, so for Silvery Barbs, she would need to succeed on an attack roll ability check or saving throw.
Okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine. Then I think that would be my turn. Then I have no bonus action. Yep, that's my turn then.
Excellent. That brings us down to Ithrin. What you got?
oh, I didn't think I would go this soon. Okay.
Yeah, the initiatives in this fight are super low. Everybody went, shit, we weren't planning on fighting.
All right, well, I'm going to take back the healing that I gave her, and I'm gonna cast inflict. Oh no, if the cure didn't work, inflict wounds probably won't work.
He's undead, yeah.
stab her, Ithrin. Don't you have like a dagger or something?
To the best of your knowledge, inflict wounds, I don't believe has any difficulty whatsoever affecting the.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to cast 7th level Inflict Wounds on her.
Yep. I mean, it's
Uh,
quite possible that she's resistant to or immune to necrotic damage, but
Oh, in that case, I will
wouldn't.
cast it at 6th level just to be slightly on the safe side.
Okay. Excellent. And you need to make a spell attack roll, correct?
Yes, I do.
All right. Let's be
And
it.
that is, oh, that is a 29.
That will absolutely hit.
Just though, it just hits.
59 points of necrotic damage.
Excellent. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're getting somewhere. You can clearly and easily tell by her reaction that she is injured by that, but more like in a like, oh, I'm amused you scratched me, than like something that is as perilous as you would assume. So you can safely conclude that she is resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to spend a bonus action casting Shillelagh on my quarterstaff.
Excellent.
And that will be my turn.
Beautiful. Charlie is going to cast nope, not that one.
Shalala is a beautiful name for a girl.
I mean, until you know what it means.
What does it mean, Ithrin?
Big old club.
Bagel Club?
Yeah,
Uh,
like it's a Irish word for like just a giant I'm gonna hit you real, real hard sort of club.
that
Yeah.
is correct.
I stand by what I said.
She's going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 7th level at the Glivid Hotel Counselor.
Wait. That's not also not like a roll, right?
Yeah, it's a save that the counselor needs to make. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Which she does. Takes no damage.
Wait, she says it to who?
Charlie was casting it on the guide, Dissonant
Oh.
Whispers.
I thought, okay, never mind.
Nope, now it's the guide's turn. She is going to cast Cloud Kill, and she's going to use
Silvery
a
bars.
that's not an attack roll.
Ah!
Nope. She's going to use an 8th level slot to do it. So give me a half a second. All right, so if you're within that circle. Oh. No. She gets to choose where it's centered. So she's going to center right in Lulu's lap.
Boo.
No, she'll scoot it over to right in front of Alan. So that's 5, 10, 15. So it will get... No, it will just miss everyone who's right next to her. So it will actually be Alan, Lulu, and Charlie are caught in it. So Alan, I need you to make a
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw when you start your turn.
Oh, I rolled already.
That's fine because it's your turn.
17.
Right, her spell save DC is 20, so you will take 7d8 poison damage.
Do you roll the D8?
I do. Do you have any resistances to poison damage?
Nope,
You'll take 27 poison damage.
that's fine.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to smack this bitch up.
All right.
So I'm gonna run up to her. That takes what, like, right? I have that range. Who's calling me? Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't know if I went sideways there.
You did.
So I'm gonna run up to her. Gosh darn it. And then I'm going to use my Warhammer to do my 3 attacks. Bam, bam, bam.
All right. Let's see it.
Nat 20. Baby!
Excellent.
That's 31 for the first one.
All right. And that's you're using an adamantine weapon, right?
Yes. 14 for the second one. And 27 for the third hit. So the first one crits, right? Because it's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yep. So how much total damage is that for the first one?
I haven't rolled it yet. So I'll roll the damage.
Oh, you haven't rolled any of the damage?
No. It was 31 to hit for the first one, 14 for
Gotcha.
the second, and 27.
Okay, so the first one and the last one hit. The first one crits, the last one hits. Middle one does not hit.
Okay. So I will roll twice. So for the first one, it's 15 damage. So
Okay.
if it crits, what does that mean?
So that means
you
it's
doubled
30.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 30 damage with the first hit. And then I guess I missed the second one, but then I hit her with the third one, which
Right.
will be 11 more damage.
Excellent. As legendary action after you have hit her, you were 3
I
times.
hate those words. What happens to me?
She is going to drop a disrupt life. Each non-undead creature within 20 feet must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw against this magic, taking 6d6 necrotic on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
What is it's Constitution saving throw?
Yep. So that's Alan, Ithrin, Charlung, and Nolo.
No, it's not. I'm 30 feet.
Oh, you're 30 feet up, right?
I got an 8. So how much damage is that?
Hold on. I'm rolling.
I got a 13. Does that make it?
No.
No.
It was DC 18, I think, is what Travis said for this
Yeah,
one.
it's DC 18. So you'll take 26 necrotic damage. Charlung, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
7th level lightning bolt in this bitch's face.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Excellent.
Dex save DC 18 for half of 48.
All right. She will use legendary resistance and choose to succeed on that instead. And that's lightning.
Yep. 24 lightning.
All right, so she'll take half of that.
She's tough, man.
Lulu starts her turn inside the cloud kill.
Just for the hell of it, can I also twin haste a Ray of Frost at her? Or twin quicken?
Can you hit the same target twice with a twin spell?
I think so. It says as long as it's to a second creature in range. Never mind. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
You're right.
I was gonna say. I don't think you can shoot. I don't think you can machine gun somebody once with. It'd be cool if you could, but
Well, I'll still hit her with a Ray of Frost because I can. No, I won't.
no, you'll miss with that.
13 is not going to hit.
You'll miss and feel shame. So
Shame.
Lulu got a successful save against the cloud kill. No, she did not.
19.
Is it 19?
Yeah, that's what it says. Constitution saving throw 19.
It absolutely should be 20. But that's okay. That's what it says on the tabletop. I'll be kind and gentle and let that happen. So give me half a second.
Plus Zulu has like all the resistances.
That's true as well. I think she might be immune to poison damage.
I bet she is, because she's a badass.
Yep, she's immune to poison.
How does one become immune to poison?
Take a little bit of it every day.
She's immune to poison because she's undead. Like
If Princess Bride's taught me anything.
specifically, yeah. Take a little bit every day. So she's gonna rage again, and run over and hit this lich in the face.
I will
with
absolutely
her axe.
rage with Lulu this time, can I?
No, because she started to rage outside of range.
My
of you.
range. Boo.
Yep.
Boo,
happens.
Travis.
Hey, don't hate the player. Yeah. So she gets 2 attacks and she's going to attack recklessly with both. So the first one hits,
Second one hits, third
second one hits. She only hits 2 a turn. So deals 22, and that is a magical weapon, so she actually deals the 22. Excellent. Nolo, is your action. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my my ability, I guess. It's a momentary stasis on her, so she needs to give me a Constitution save. She got to beat a DC 18 or be basically incapacitated until my end of my next turn.
Okay.
Or unless she takes damage also.
It's 12. She will burn a second legendary resistance to succeed instead.
How many of those does she have, Travis?
More than 2.
No, Travis, give me a number.
No, but it's still she's burning through them, so he's got to make her burn through them.
Right.
I'm gonna fly 10 feet higher in the air.
Okay. Excellent.
I'm 40 feet up now.
That brings us to Ithrin. What would you like to do?
I'm a whapper with my shillelagh staff.
Whee!
Nice.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
All right, she takes 10 damage, but it counts as magical.
That's awesome. You boop her snoot, and like you knock part of her nose off. Like, looks like she's actually starting to be hurt now.
She looks like Michael Jackson.
But she's going to use a legendary action after you hit her in the face.
Ah.
Stop it, Travis. It's not nice. Yeah.
What is she doing? What is she doing?
What's she doing?
Frightening gaze on Ithrin. The Lich fixes its gaze on one creature it can see within 10 feet of it. The target must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
All right. So
Do it, Ithrin.
fortunately, my bonus to Wisdom saves is 11.
Whoa.
But I just know
Don't jinx.
I'm gonna roll a 6. I'm gonna roll a 6. Watch me roll a 6.
Don't jinx it. Oh my god.
Oh, I rolled a 17.
I was like, watch her roll a 4. Like,
No,
Excellent.
because that's how you don't jinx it, is you talk it up a whole bunch.
You managed to become immune to the Lich's gaze attack. That brings us to Charlie. Charlie is
We
going
could have
to.
been friends, lady. I will say that to her.
Charlie's going to make her Constitution saving throw. And that is not enough to avoid the poison damage. Nor is Charlie particularly resistant to it. So that is 78 poison damage. Did it roll? Oh, okay. Yep. 24 was the first one. So she takes 24. And then she is going to run out of the affected area. Give a bardic inspiration to Alland.
thank you, Ethan.
And
I mean, Charlie.
she's going to drop a mass healing word just to be safe. So let's do 17 for Lulu, who's not actually damaged. Charlung. And Nolo's out of range. And she heals 17 as well.
I
That
got
is
no
her.
damage anyway.
And Ithrin, right?
That is,
If Ithrin has any.
Ithrin's not in range either.
Oh, all
right. So that brings us to our friend who regains her legendary actions. And
Why does she regain legendary actions?
she regains them at the start of her return.
How
gotta
does,
make her
how does that seem fair?
Well, I mean,
make some legendary.
it is 1v5, right? Or 6, so, you know.
I have a question. If I was to use Know Your Enemy on her, would she have known about it?
I don't believe there's anything that immediately like lets you know that that's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I'm going to just start using it on everyone we meet. Because it takes like 1 minute of observation outside of combat. And I can know their stats, how many hit points they have, what level they are, everything. And then that, I think, will help us avoid being duped in the future.
That's fair. She's going to cast Mirror Image.
What does that do?
3 illusory duplicates of her appear in her space till the
Oh,
spell
it's a
ends.
shadow clone.
Yep.
Mean.
And that's going to be her action for the turn. That brings us to Alland. What would you like to do?
I'm going to hit her again.
Excellent.
Hang on, I'm just taking notes. 1 second.
Sure.
All right. 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 Spin. All right. 26.
That will hit.
21.
That will hit.
22.
And
That
that will
will
actually hit her. So go ahead and roll the first 2 hits. Take out 2 of her duplicates. Have no effect on her whatsoever. The third one, however, does hit her. So go ahead
So
and
only
damage.
1 damage.
Correct.
That's 12.
Excellent. She takes 12 damage. And she is going to use a legendary action to cast Ray of Frost at you.
But she's got to roll for that, right?
Yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Excellent. So explain to me exactly how this works now.
You magically distract a tricking creature to turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. You must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay, so effectively, she's got disadvantage on casting this, right?
Yep. And then I think no matter what, someone gets advantage. I get to give someone advantage.
Okay. Okay, so does the 17 hit you, Alan?
Let me look. My armor class is 14.
All right, so she
No,
does.
hold on. I'll shield ally.
All right, excellent. So she misses with Ray of Frost.
Thank you.
Glorious. And who are you giving advantage to?
Charlung, because they're next, right?
They are next, in fact.
Charlung gets advantage on the next attack. Roll
Excellent.
ability.
It is Charlung's action, so what would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm gonna spend some sorcery points, and I gotta figure out how many. I'm going to quicken, so that's 2, and twin, so equal to the spell's level. Greater invisibility on myself and that's, or actually no, I'll do haste on myself and Lulu, who's right next to me.
Okay.
And then, so that was 5 points. And then with my extra attack that I get from haste, I'm gonna slash at her with my great axe, which is the adamantine one that we made.
All right,
Yeah.
but before you do, she's going to
No.
use because you take an action and then you get another action, correct?
Well, that was a bonus action because I quickened it.
Right. So
I haven't taken an action yet.
you
I've
haven't
taken a
any
bonus.
action yet.
I've
Okay.
taken a bonus action.
All right.
Then I'm going to attack her.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll.
Does a 28 hit her?
28 absolutely hits her.
Yes.
I didn't even need to roll the advantage, but I'll check to see if it's a crit.
Sure.
It was not.
Excellent.
Then she takes 13 from my great axe.
Excellent. As you bring the axe down, her head separates from her neck, and she falls to the ground.
Can the lich die?
Shit.
Kick its ass anyway, Lulu. Do it. Triple
Lulu-
overkill attack right now.
Yes.
Lulu
double
starts.
tap.
Lulu starts chopping it to bits.
In her
If-
manic rage.
If any of you would like to make a Arcana check, you're welcome to do so.
24.
What would that tell her?
Okay. So you're pretty sure.
Nat one.
16.
Roll a 5.
Excellent. So Charlong and Alland are pretty sure that this that the lich will return if you do not find and destroy its soul cage.
Which is in their body.
No. Usually it can be basically as long as it's on the same plane as them, they gain the benefits of it.
You go without
So
tell, most likely.
Nolo cast something mansion and we'll take her body to the mansion so she's in a different plane. Right?
I think that's how that works. I think she's gonna reconstitute in another way. Right?
You think
I don't
so?
know.
But it's a different plane. Like she can benefit from it if it's in the same plane of existence. So if she's
We're
in a
talking
different
about
plane,
lich rules, right?
Yeah, like
Yes.
I think they're undead, right? Like I don't think they're gonna respawn in the same body. Right? I don't know.
why would she pick this body if she could have any other body?
Exactly. So like what's the point of bringing her into the mansion?
Well, then she can't respawn. That's what the DM said. He said if she is in the same plane as her soul cage, she can respawn.
Right.
Can I raid her body for stuff, especially for the gold coins we paid her and stuff?
Yes. Also,
Yeah.
allow me to modify and correct this because you would have both known this with your roles. The new body it creates a straight up new body next to the phylactery.
Oh.
Yeah, like she'll
Next to the
regrow,
cage, I should say, sorry.
but
Yeah, it's like as long as like her cage is on this plane, she will reconstitute like in this plane. Right?
which means
Yeah,
she
you
knows
basi-
where we're going. We may not be any closer to where we want to be. Like at this point, I say we just go back and think of a completely different plan, because if we continue on to that library, she's gonna be there.
It usually takes a lich up to 10 days to reconstitute.
I mean, we have a small window if we actually think we're close. Like, if we think she led us the right direction so far, which we have no way of knowing.
I mean, you can make a survival check.
All right. Can I roll my investigation check to rate? What's it called? 18 to get all of our stuff back from her body and any other spell components or weapons that she might have on her corpse.
Sure. You discover not only does she have 200 gold
I pocket it.
on her body, she also is carrying a white dagger, WIGHT dagger, and is wearing a corpse skin belt.
What's a white dagger?
So the white dagger,
Let's say what are both. Assuming Charlie would identify these things for us.
I've identified.
Or Nolo. Nolo and
I think
Charlie.
I have identified. I think I have identified.
is a so the white dagger is a magic weapon. Creature damaged by the weapon must make a Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by an equal amount of the damage that it took. And that lasts until the creature finishes a long rest. The creature dies immediately if this effect reduces it to 0 hit points.
I feel like Ithrin should have this dagger.
And the corpse skin belt.
I feel like Ithrin would never use that dagger. I feel like she'd feel too bad about it.
But we have
It's not that I would feel bad about it. It's just that, like, that's not how I fight. I usually use spells.
yeah, but like people have been in your face recently, like kind of a lot.
I mean, I'm also like kind of reluctant to like pick up another magic item considering how the first one worked out.
The corpse skin belt allows you to use your action to expend 1 or more charges. For 1 charge, you can cast False Life as a first level spell, and you can increase the slot level of the spell by up to 7th by expending an additional charge per extra spell level when you expend the first charge.
Oh, who wants that?
But it is very
Uh,
clearly made out of humanoid skin.
No, I don't want that.
Don't be a baby, Ithrin. I'm like holding the thing in front of you.
Both
It's
of
just a human.
both of those require attunement. Anyone can attune the white dagger. The corpse skin belt must be attuned by a what is it? A cleric,
I'm like Ithrin.
cleric, warlock, or wizard.
I'm like
Okay,
trying to put
what-
it around Ithrin.
So it only lets me cast the spell False Life?
Yes.
What does that spell do?
Gives you temp
Gives you-
HP.
Temporary HP.
Fine, I'll take the belt.
I feel like Ithrin was looking like that as I'm like tying the belt around.
We can like do something to it to like hide that it's like human skin in case that turns people off.
Like
I
a
mean,
pen and right.
there's
Definitely
also-
not human
there's
skin
also
on the
an-
belt.
There's also an undead trading village, like 1 teleport circle away. Just
That's
saying.
true.
We could trade it for like an amulet of health, which is just always extra HP.
Maybe we'll try. We'll keep it on Ithrin for now. I say like triple knotting this belt.
Oops.
Ithrin will never be able to take it off again.
How many magic items does Ithrin have attuned?
Just the amulet.
Okay. Then yeah, you have the slot for it if you want to attune. I believe if you look up corpse skin belt, it should show up in Beyond.
Oh, I'm also attuned to a cloak of protection, but yeah, I still have 1 slot.
All right. Oh yeah, are you going to do anything with the body?
Burn it.
Excellent. You burn it. 10 Ewoks come out and start drumming on stormtrooper helmets. You have a little yub yub out in the desert. So are you going to continue to press forward, or are you going to turn around?
Do I get any more information out of the knife out of identifier, or is it just straight up just the knife that does this?
Yeah, just that it's a knife designed with necromancy to effectively drain the life essence out of anyone it stabs.
If nobody wants it, I'll take it.
I handed to Nola.
Thank you.
You got it, bud.
And that should be in D&D Beyond as well. Did you find the corpse skin belt, Ithrin? You're muted.
Sorry, I needed to Get my cat's attention. No, they only have like the giant strength belts and the dragonhide belts from what I can see in D&D Beyond.
That's odd. Let me make sure that I, in fact, did add that to the homebrew section. I might not have. It's not impossible.
You said it's a white dagger?
Yep.
Yeah, WYGHT.
Oh, hey, I sure didn't.
Not on my D&D Beyond.
Try WI.
Yeah, WIGHT. That one is in there. Corpse skin belt is not, so I'll get it added for you to your sheet, Ithrin.
Oh yeah, white daggers in there.
Not on mine. It's weird.
Yeah, WIGHT.
UIGHT. Nope.
Really?
Yeah.
That is weird. Is let me double
my-
check and make sure that Nolo is active in the campaign. Yeah,
I think so.
yeah, you are. No idea why I wouldn't. But cool. We'll get that sorted out. In the meantime, did you make a solid decision? Were you going to turn back or were you going to press on?
I mean, we should probably confirm she was leading us the right direction and move on.
Yeah, you said survival, right?
Like now
That is correct, yeah.
now we're on a timer to get there.
Yeah, it is a survival check.
The thing
I
I'm
think
worried
Lulu has a good
about
survival check.
is like at what point, because these people were like super anti-portal, right? We
Yes.
For non-dwarves, yeah. Especially.
No, that's Baraktorn you're thinking of. The library local just does not allow teleportation.
Gotcha.
do I know like how far away that mandate is decreed?
The mountain that comprises the ruins of Lokiel.
All right.
So, I mean, you probably can make a teleportation circle at the base of the mountain. You just might get some funny looks for it.
I got a 12 in the survival check.
So you're pretty sure that you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I had a 13 already.
Oh wait, let me roll.
Doesn't Lulu have a good survival check?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That's better.
29.
Yeah, you're positive you're headed in the right direction. You're also fairly certain that there's a storm starting to brew behind you, between you and Hollowfaust.
All right, I suggest we pick up the pace a little bit. Like the storm is behind us, which is good, but more distance is better.
Yeah, let's let's get some distance, and then as soon as it starts hitting us, I'll hit a mansion up.
Excellent. You start heading along. You're able to get a pretty good, keep a pretty good distance between you and the storm for a couple hours. As you're moving along, you come to an area, looks like comparatively intact ruins of perhaps some sort of village. There's still visible cobblestones. You can see the wreckage of several buildings. And up ahead, you see a comparatively intact cabin.
Investigate.
You want to move in and try to get a look around?
Yeah, 19.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So from a distance, you can clearly tell that someone has recently moved through this area, this hole in the wall. And as you start to move closer to get a closer look, skeletal hands begin to emerge from the ground, breaking up through the cobblestones. You hear the crack of thunder as the storm starts to draw closer.
Mansion.
She's going to cast a mansion and hop in it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think we just spawn in it, I think.
You throw the mansion up. You all pop in as you see several, probably a dozen undead rise up from the ground just outside of where you were.
They look confused.
I think that, I know it's a little early, but I think that's where we'll wrap things for this session. With you in the mansion just outside of this ruin.
Nice.
I don't want to go too far without the rest of our party.
Right.
And you had a pretty big victory today. So
Yeah.
Until
We killed
she,
the lich.
until she like collects herself back together and comes after us. Yeah. But at
We have
least,
her
like,
belt.
it's true. You do have a belt.
yeah. I think that just might piss her off more, though.
Do for a penny and for a pound.
There you go. I mean, obviously, some word about your activity got through some spy network to somebody from Glibidatel. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to insert themselves into your routine. So that is something to be wary of, perhaps.
Everything will be fine.
Sure. Yeah, I believe it. I believe in you. So on that bright shiny, let's do our outros. Let's start things off this week with Ithrin. Please tell us who you are, what you do, who you're playing, your pronouns, their pronouns, and anything you would care to promote.
Hello. My name is Rachel. I played Ithrin. We're both she, her. As for what I can promote, I'm getting married in 3 months. Hooray! Wedding brain all the time. Hooray. Also,
Congratulations.
thank you. Also, I run a small channel on Twitch myself. It is called Stolen Fires. And we run a bunch of really cool games, including we've got a Dragon Age game and a Blade Runner game that I will be running on Friday. Should be good times.
Excellent. And I've just thrown the link to that channel in the chat. Please head over there, shove them a follow and a sub and all that fun stuff, and check out the lovely games on offer. Next up, Aland, your pertinence, please.
I'm Elena. I play Holland. I'm she, they, she, her. I am an artist / coach. I'm working on getting my personal training certification right now, so that's exciting. And yeah, you can follow me on social media, Milena Deneno or Milena Moves Mindfully. I also have a Tumblr and a Patreon if you want to toss a coin to your Witcher. And that's me.
Excellent. I'll get the link to your Patreon in the chat here momentarily. And while I am doing that, Charlene, your pertinence, please.
Yeah, hey, I'm Corey, aka Narf on the internet. And yeah, I work on a video game called Caves of Cud, which you can pick up on Steam or itch. And I think we might have just missed the sale that we had going, but I'll call it out next time we have one if you're paying attention to the channel. And yeah, I'm playing Charlong, both of us, they, them. I forgot to add that part.
No worries. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. And last but not least, at least for tonight, Nolo, your pertinence, please.
Hey y'all, I'm Mike Newton. I play Nolo, both of us, he, him. I am a comic artist based out of Chicago. And yeah, I'm working on some stuff right now, so you can just follow me at Mike Newton pretty much everywhere.
Nope. And that leaves me. I'm Travis. My pronouns are he and they. I'm not running games, I'm writing them. A couple things I just want to make sure everyone is aware of. Tome of the Pentacle has come out for Mage the Awakening over at Drive Through RPG in advanced PDF. Lots of cool stuff to expand your Mage the Awakening campaigns in that book. So please head over and check that out. I want to remind you that Onyx Path's game night through Start Playing is the last Friday of every month, including this Friday or this month. We are focusing on They Came From as our game line of choice, but you can run anything we publish. So if you head over to the link I just threw in the chat, check that out. You can sign up to run a game. You can sign up to play in a game. Lots of fun stuff. You can also get more information on that over at our Discord. I want to thank everyone for meeting with us tonight. Sorry that we ran a little short. We just had a couple of players that had life happen, as it does. So we wanted to keep the game going, but not go too far ahead. So we will be back in 2 weeks' time. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Get your shots, wash your hands, all that fun stuff, and we will see you real soon.